Hey, what is going on, guys? Menno McCarthy here, and welcome to another episode of Fractured Space for Dummies. In this episode, I will be discussing focus fire and overextending, which quite often come with one another. So, here in the Enforcer, there's a lone executioner. I'm about half health. I blink towards him, and I do deliver everything, but he hits me once, so I go down to about a quarter health. Thankfully, we have two other members of my team who can focus him while I kind of hide and cover. But that didn't go too well for me. But I still survived, and he overextended a little bit. Now this is where I overextend, but I'm okay to do so in a way. So there was no one at last mine. I thought I'll capture last mine. The executioner that's in the sector, I believe it is, he was jumping home, was looked over, or he was about to, so I just kind of pushed up to last mine and then went through the fog for a little bit. But then there's one thing you need to remember, is that in Fractured Space you have an F key, and that's a focus fire key. So if you hit F and you're clicked on an enemy target, then you basically will be able to tell your team, this is who I'm focusing. I'll see if I can get an example like that. It says S-Fox SOTS on above him. Now this is where the executioner decides to overextend once again. He's trying to attack our watchman, who is vulnerable at close range, but I kind of have him covered. So he pushes way too far up. He's ahead of the rest of the team, apart from the Enforcer, who then comes to try and rescue him, and does a pretty good job apart from we take him out. Then the Enforcer, I blink towards him and attempt to take him down, but now since our watchman is dead, I am the only target there currently, so I'm getting fired upon by the Enforcer and the power gun that's also there, so I need to try and boost away. And then there's the heal that gets stuck and gets lost, but then there's two other ships that have jumped in and are helping. So then the power gun here, power gun could be getting out about now, because he's just been bailed on by the Enforcer, but he doesn't, he stays and suffers a good bit of focus fire, and we take him out. Now in the Furion, this is the Gladiator, who is pushed a bit too far up. Yeah, he's pushed too far up and he's just sitting in a bad place, so we can just focus fire him so easily and take him down about a minute and 20 towards Gamma. That's just free resources for us being able to focus him down like that. And then we have Persecutor, who did quite well. And then I do something stupid and overextend. I boost to go to the last mine like I've done before, and the Paladin purges me. And then I lose my boost at that point, and I have to try and find my way out. So I use the short jump home and try and use a bit of cover using the mining station and just get out in time with about half health. But yeah, again, you've got to be really careful what you do when you're pushing up to that last mine, because it can just be really dangerous. Now moving on to the next one, which is the same game and the same clip, and it falls on to this one, but this is where there's a Reaper pushing our forward base before Gamma 1. Not the wisest choice, and he decides he will jump right in front of me, and I just mailed him. And this is, what, like 20 seconds before Gamma? No idea why he did that. But yeah, as I say, so overextending comes along with focus fire. So if one enemy overextends, they tend to get focus fired down quite easily, because they've come forward too much and they can attack. You just attack them. It's kind of first reaction. But if your team are saying focus this target, and it's not a heavy like that with the little red arrow above it, then it is probably worth focusing him. So your team can really help. if your team is focusing well, you can take down targets in 20 seconds or under. See, this is a little bit, I push up too much a little bit, come back a little bit later, he just tanks some damage like he's supposed to. I still have low health. The gladiator should be hitting me. They're not focusing on that. He's hitting one target, they're hitting another, they're hitting me. The gladiator's not hitting me. He tries to, but he misses. And all in all, it ends up being that we take down one of them, and that makes Gamma even quicker. Then the Persecutor tries to recover it and take me out, but I do, yet again I use the boost in the wrong way to escape. But we almost managed to take him out. Reaper was jumping, so I boosted a little bit, got punched, and then got taken down by the Persecutor and Paladin, sadly. Now yet again in their base, the Gladiator pushes up a little bit too much, and then we just focus fire him down in seconds. It's just, he just gets taken down so quickly and we end up winning the game. So Raider here, I'm ahead of the rest of my team, which I shouldn't be, as in far ahead of the rest of my team. I get disarmed sadly, and I get taken down so quickly here. I do try and use a bit of cover, but to no avail. They take us down quite quickly because I was just on my own up at mid-mine. But here is a developer and the Enforcer Errorist, like three against one, and he tries to get out and moves out of cover and gets melted very quickly. Now, here we are, I'm focusing on, I've pushed up quite a lot here, but the Reaper jumps in a bad place, I spot him, and then so does our Leviathan, and we focus fire him down. That's what you need to be aware of. Who is your team focusing? That's the key to focus fire. If your team is focusing a Leviathan in this case, then I wouldn't agree with it, but you can in cases. Like I push up too much and take a lot of the fire and get stuck on the mining station because that was a stupid mistake of mine. It just shows I need to work on my Fury in gameplay, but our levy then, I was hiding behind the mining station, our levy then pushed quite far up to the enemy base and did get focus fired quite a lot. As in, he pushed up to the fob and got melted fairly quickly. But that gave me a chance to escape, so I wasn't too unhappy like that. But the thing with focus fire is that you need to be aware that it's not a levy that you're focusing constantly. Obviously, if a levy is way out of position and overextending massively, everyone focus him, you can get him down in a few seconds, a little bit longer than obviously like a light or a reaper, but you can still take him down. Errorist here takes a lot of focus fire and then gets underneath, gets into a bit of cover and moves out of the cover. And we decided to mess out him a lot, and he barely got out of that. And then I was a little bit here or there, but I got out of it. Now, this is the Reaper. So I counted this and I checked my editing software to see how long it took us to take this Reaper down. It took us 13 seconds to focus him down. That was 4 of us. 4v1, and it took us like 13 seconds or something. Yet again, the Reaper pushes up way too much and just gets melted. If you push up too much, you are going to get focused and going to end up being taken down quite easily. Now, see, we're all focusing the levy because he did push up a bit too much. Because he was trying to get our Watchman. Then the Raider pushes up with him too much. And instead of running around me with the shield, I just push through the shield and take him down. Errorist yet again, out of cover, or comes out of cover at least, and I'm quite low. I jumped in quite low anyway, and I was kind of trying to stay out of the way of everyone. So I was having a fun time. The levy did eventually get me, sadly, but I couldn't deal with that. Now, the Reaper yet again pushes way too far up, and our levy just focuses him down. Just massively jumps in front of everyone, which isn't a wise choice. That's really bad overextending if you're the only one. Now, thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, be sure to subscribe, leave a comment down below. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.